today. So it's a beautiful spring day. It's a little windy outside, and I'm going to work on my sketchbook out here, and we're going to call this like a little sketch and chat sort of session. Um, I've been drawing in here, and some of my drawings have been like I'm going to do a video on this one coming up, and that's like a detailed portrait, but I want to do a true sketching session today out in this windy environment. So I'm going to do like fast drawing and try to sketch. It's windy, so catch the energy of the wind. So like a real impressionistic painting, and we'll see how it goes. A lot of times I like to do like a lot of detail to make sure that it turns out, but then it's not really like a sketch, it's like a detailed study. So this will be like really nice and loose. Got my nice new watercolors here, and they're still just like the basic watercolors. Probably should open this first. Here we go. Alright, water. There's a beautiful tree right behind you, right behind you over there. So I think I'm going to draw that one. And then the clouds are just glorious up here. So I'll probably draw like the tree, maybe small, and then a lot of clouds. So let's get going. And I'm just going to draw a quick sketch. And just go. My trees usually end up being a little bit on the big side for my composition, so I'm going to try to keep that in mind and keep this one a little bit smaller. Get just the general shape. See, I always erase. I think my mom went to art school actually when she was an art major in college, and she said that almost every time ends up erasing the first line they drew. And it's always been my experience. I draw it, and then it gives me information. I end up erasing it and just adjusting something or other. In this case, it was the size. I love this tree. This is like our parrot tree. We call it because the parrots come and land in it and have like big party. Alright, I'm really not gonna draw very much at all because I want to get painting. So today is a Fool's Day, and my son and I played a lot of jokes in the house. So far, we taped a lot of like just like signs like that said April Fools. We taped them everywhere, on my husband's back, toilet, and like just weird places all around. So I'm wondering if anybody here, did you guys do any fun April Fool's jokes? My son is really into holidays, so I had to help him have a good time with that. So I'm just adding the sky, and I'm putting the water where I want the blue to be, and see how the paint just spreads where the water is and leaves the white where there's no water. That will be the clouds. We have some lovely purple mountains, the Sierra Nevada mountains here. So it's like a purple blue wall. So I'm gonna put that here. You see, I'm just working very fast because I want to catch the energy of the day, and I don't want to get caught up in too many small details. Whenever I'm outside, I get confronted with reality in all of its wonder and all of its complexity, and so the challenge for me is always to choose what I want to include in the picture. The blue wall of the mountain. nice thing about all this wind is it'll dry quickly, and then I can add some layers. Let's add some blue in between. Now this, I actually want it lighter because the blue gets darker as it goes up into the sky. And so I do want to have that, excuse me, that gradation. The clouds are moving so quickly, so I'm not worrying about capturing the shapes, the exact shapes of them. I'm just making quick decisions, quick decisions. And I'm hoping that it turns out like something that looks like the beautiful scenery that I have. I have to leave out a lot. Like we have some telephone poles and whatnot. And so I choose not to put those. Now I'm putting some of the light peachy colors of the hills here, and I'm gonna start to put in the light green of the tree. That's what I have so far. Can you hear the wind? It's just really blowing. My son is playing with his friend next door, and so it's kind of neat because I get to listen for them while I paint. I'm always juggling because I'm a mom of 2 young kids, so I always have to work in my art around them and their schedule and what they do. The light parts go on first. When I learned that with watercolors, it really made it a lot easier for me. I used to always, when I was younger, try watercolors and then it would just all bleed together and it was just like a mess. And then once I learned, oh, you can actually layer watercolors, let them dry and add light to dark, then it became a lot easier. I really like this live experience because it's like being with you guys in person somewhat and sharing creative experiences. It's just really fun. Now the clouds up here are gray and white, but I might want to mix to create a gray instead of just using the regular gray. So I'll use that. Bear with me, just making some gray here. Just have to use the regular gray because. Okay, yeah, there it is. Alright, so here I'm adding the mid-tones of the gray.
I need to open the door.
Okay, go ahead.
I knew Lego.
Alright. That's the beauty of it being live, isn't it? The unexpected.
Please go, please go.
Yes.
Thanks, Mom.
Good job. Try not to lose all the pieces. It's taking shape.
It's a go back.
Okay.
Let me see that.
So, I'm going to add some of the darker parts of the trees, some of the grayish bark. but I don't want it to bleed into the background. And again, it's light, 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 light. Layer on darker. So lights first, then midtones, then darks. But I like the variation. It's so easy to make variations in watercolors. And again, since this is a very quick sketch, this is a true sketch, so I am not looking at every branch really. I'm catching some of them, like that's a nice branch, and the shapes are just lovely in this tree, but I'm not gonna paint every single branch by any means. I wish I could put the purple. See if I could layer on some of these purple flowers, but I don't know. Maybe just a hint of purple before I add too much of the dark, just to show that there's some purple flowers up here. Just a little bit. All right. Now I'm going to add in some of the darker shadows of the clouds to make them look three-dimensional a little bit. See? It's a little too dark here. Alright, so it's still damp, but that's okay. We're going to add some of the darker green. Hello. There's like one person here right now. That's okay. I'm really grateful for you. Oh, you're gone. Oh. There are a couple people here. I'll just paint and see who else shows up. So I'm going to add the darker parts of the tree. It's like an umbrella, so the top part will be light, and then the bottom part is the shadow here. What's this? Sketchbook day 8, I think? I think this is day 8. Hello. So nice to have you here. I'm just starting to layer on some of the darker parts of the tree. So we did the light parts. I guess these would be the midtones and darks. There you can see it starts to take shape a little bit. branches go over this bare spot where you can see the tree, the sky. When I'm done, I'll turn it around so you could see the tree that I'm painting. It's so beautiful in the wind. Now I will put some detail on the mountains, but not too many because I want it to look like it's far away. Make that a little bit lighter. The blues are the shadows. There we go. My tree always ends up looking like it's up on a hill. So that's my sketch of this afternoon right here. So sign this one. Today is April 1st. Fool Day. So it looks finished, and that was pretty fast. What was that? 17 minutes? Not bad. 18 minutes. The sketch. Just to enjoy the day, and now that's going on, and this is a good time to stop. But let me turn the camera around so you can see the tree I was painting. So there it is. I painted that tree many times. Many times. Oh, and that's going on, so this is a perfect time to say goodbye. So there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.